Hi everyone, good day. My name is Rena Mikatesha Rosas. Just call me Teacher Rena. Science for Quarter 2, Week 5, Milk Based. Let's talk about the stages in the life cycle of an organism. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to compare the stages in the life cycle of organism. There are stages that insects undergo before they can fly, walk, crawl, and interact in the environment. Insects are part of nature. Most of them are small, but they help to maintain a balanced environment. They belong to the largest group in the animal kingdom. Okay, scientists believe that there are over 1 million kinds of insect in our planet. They can live in the coldest and hottest place on Earth. Well, insects can be both helpful and harmful in our daily living. They help in the pollination of crops and decaying of organic matter. In contrast, there are also few insects that spread diseases and damage plants and crops. Having these facts about them, it is important that you learn about how they grow and develop into their full form. So now let's study about the life cycle of an animal. A life cycle refers to involving the one lifespan of the organism. Aside from change in physical appearance and some body structure, insects also show changes in their manner and behavior of interacting in the environment. Every insect follows different stages of development from an egg to a fully grown organism. This process is called metamorphosis. So, what is metamorphosis? Metamorphosis is a biological process by which an animal undergoes physical development or changes after it is being hatched or birthed. It is part of the life cycle of most insects. There are two types of metamorphosis. Number one, complete metamorphosis. Two, gradual metamorphosis. When we say complete metamorphosis, it begins with the insect hatching from an egg into a soft worm-like shape called a larva. Larvae have a very big appetite and can eat several times their own body weight every day. Insects with complete metamorphosis include beetles, bees, ants, moth, fleas, ladybug, housefly, mosquito, and butterflies, and they usually starts from an egg. The stages in the life cycle of some insects are egg, larva, pupa, and lastly adult. It turns out to be butterfly, and butterfly produces egg. When the egg hatched larva will come out and turn into pupa and finally into an adult. In complete metamorphosis, the organism develops four stages. First stage is egg, second is larva, third is pupa, fourth is the adult. Some insects develop by means of gradual metamorphosis. When we say gradual metamorphosis, it is a type of development in which the immature stage or the nymph is a smaller version of the adult. In addition to being smaller, the nymph not have wings and is not sexually mature. External wing bags can be seen on late stage nymphs. So the gradual metamorphosis includes the grasshopper, aphid, praying mantis, crickets, lice, and cockroach. Like the complete metamorphosis, the insect starts as eggs. These eggs are sometimes encased or covered with protective layers. It is slightly different from the previous process, which is the complete metamorphosis, because instead of the four stages, the organism in gradual metamorphosis, it develops through three stages only: the egg, nymph, and adult. When the eggs hatch, means go out, like small adult insect, but usually have no wings, while nymphs normally molt and change their exoskeleton, hard body covering, as they grow until they become a full adult. The insects in adult stage, when they no longer undergo the process of molting and have a permanent exoskeleton and wings. In gradual metamorphosis, the organism develops three stages only: the egg, the nymph, to adult. And the adult produces egg. Again, the adult, egg, and nymph. Always remember, a complete metamorphosis has four stages, while the gradual metamorphosis only develop three stages. And now let's move on to our learning task 1. Analyze the pictures below. Arrange them according to the correct sequence of development by putting number in the box. Answer the guide question. These insects develop three stages. First stage is the egg, second is the nymph, third is the adult. So what is the insect name? It is a cockroach. So what can you say about this insect? So the cockroach is characterized by a flattened oval body, long thread-like antennae, and shining black or brown leathery integument. This insect develops in four stages. First is the eggs, second is the larva, third is nymph, fourth is the adult. What do you think is the insect name? It is mosquito. So what can you say about this insect? Mosquitoes transmit disease in a variety of ways. They are responsible for diseases like malaria, yellow fever, and dengue. So this insect develops in four stages. First is the egg, second is larva, third is pupa, fourth is adult. The insect name is butterfly. So what can you say about this insect? Butterflies are beautiful, flying insects with large scaly wings. Up next is the learning task 2. Analyze the pictures below. Write the number that corresponds to the life stages of a frog. Use number 1 for the first stage and so on. Now let's take a picture. First is the... What do you think? Oh yes, very good. Eggs. Second is embryo. Number 3 is the tadpole. Number 4 is tadpole with two legs. Number 5 is the tadpole with four legs. And the sixth is frog. Very good. Remember, a life cycle refers to involving one lifespan of the organisms. Metamorphosis is a biological process by which an animal undergoes physical development or changes after it is being hatched or birthed. It is part of the life cycle of most insects. There are two types of metamorphosis. Again, it is the complete metamorphosis and the gradual metamorphosis. When we say complete metamorphosis, it begins with the insect hatching from an egg into a soft worm-like shape called a larva. Gradual metamorphosis is a type of development in which the immature stage or the nymph is a smaller version of the adult. Again, the complete metamorphosis has 4 stages, while the gradual metamorphosis has 3 stages. Good job, everyone. You did great.